Hello and welcome. John Croner with Bullseye Trader with the Market and Holly update for the week ending Friday, April the 16th. Well, we have a lot to talk about here to cover the whole week, so let's get right into it with the market update. Let's take a look first at the diamonds. As you can see for the daily, we did pull back. We almost have a bearish engulfing set up on the daily candle. In fact, it might be. It's very, very close there. And, you can see here, we had a lot go on Friday. Number one, with the earnings for the banks. At first, it looked like everything was going to go real good. Everything gapped up. But on market open, you can see how we gapped and then we pulled back and basically pulled back for most of the day. It could have been the weekend jitters. There was all the trouble going on in Syria and what our reaction to it, what it was going to be, and those sorts of things. And of course, Friday night at 9 o'clock, President Trump came on and announced that we, in fact, were attacking Syria in combination with the United Kingdom and France. So, we have that on the agenda to watch for. And the other news is Trump's lawyer, Michael Cohen, has got more legal issues as they continue to go after him. So I would watch the futures Sunday night after they open up and watch those through the evening and Monday morning just to see where this market is going to go. But like we do on the weekend session, let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly chart for the Dow. And we have somewhat of a different picture here. If you look at the weekly, you can see we had quite a nice gain, and we actually broke last week's highs even though we didn't hold them, but we made a nice gain for the week. So, we kind of have a mixed picture, and we're going to have to see how this all shakes out. On the IBB, same thing. We have a definite bearish engulfing candle set up here on the daily. Same thing. We gapped up and we pulled back. We recovered for a little bit and then rolled back over. On the weekly chart, you can see here, same thing. We broke last week's high. We didn't stay above it, but we definitely made a nice gain for the week. On the IWM, on the daily, there's that bearish engulfing candle again, and same thing, gapped up, pulled back, recovered a little bit, and came back down. Pretty much the same story, even though it is looking fairly nice, as long as we don't trigger on that bearish engulfing. And depending upon all this geopolitical news, hopefully, we can head up. Same thing, the weekly looks very, very nice on the IWM. The Qs, just about a bearish engulfing, not quite. Same story there. On the weekly, same thing. We broke the high of last week, up for the week, so looking good on the weekly candles there. The spiders, same thing. You've got that bearish engulfing setup. The pullback, gap up on the open, the pullback, slight recovery, and then back down. But on the weekly, let's take a look and see what that looks like. And once again, much more of the same. So as we've been saying all along, we're just going to have to see how this market goes and what happens, because we're at the point where, from day to day, you just don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of volatility. So, we kind of got to go day to day. Keep this in mind as you're taking your positions. The day traders love it because you've got all that volatility. They can get in there and get out. The swing traders are having a little bit of a tougher time. Most people I talk to are just going in with smaller positions That way they can set bigger stop losses. People are doing one of two things. They're either putting the stops real tight or they're widening them out with these smaller ones so they don't get bounced out. So, whatever you're doing, however you handle it, you should have your own set of rules and what you play by. So, just be careful and let's keep an eye on that. Now let's get into Holly, see how Holly did for the week here. And as you can see here, I have to copy the charts because since I'm taping this on Saturday, the information is gone from our trade idea software, but our risk off or the profit on Friday was 59 cents. The risk on profit was $1.13. We had 4 short trades for a loss of 48 cents. Risk on loss was 72 cents. 14 long trades for a profit of $1.08 and $1.87 for the risk on. So for the day, that gives you your 59 cents right here, and your $1.13 for the risk on profit. Now let's take a look for the entire week, see how we did. Number one, we had 14 short trades, a loss of 89 cents. Risk on was a loss of 77, so it was risk off on the short trades. On the long trades, there was a there was a profit of 12 cents. Risk on loss of 225. So we had a total of 14 short trades, 84 long trades. And then I broke it down for you a little bit of a different way here too, so that you could see it a little bit better. So I'm showing the short trades for each day and the profit, the long trades for each day and your profits and the total for each day. So once again, you can see the 14 short trades, the 84 long trades, the profit of 12 cents there, the loss of 89 cents gives you the loss of 77 cents for the week. Risk on was a loss of 302, so it was risk off for the week, and that's pretty much what Holly did during this week. It was a rough week to say the least. I'd also like to give you one last reminder that the test drive for the software you see me using here starts Monday morning at 9:30. So make sure you get your all-inclusive pass. It's just $8.88 for 5 days. And you get complete access to everything Trade Ideas has to offer. You get their charting, you get their scanning, you get Holly, you get the back tester. So you get everything she has to offer. Just go to get your key right here at the bit.ly/test drive 888, and the T and the D are case sensitive, so with the bit.ly links you do have to type it exactly. I will have the link in with the YouTube video so that you can just copy it if you want. If you want to watch a video that goes over some of the benefits of it and shows you how it works, right here is the link for that. So we would love to have you join us for this test drive. And as always, we invite you to follow us on our blog at bullseyetrader.com, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and on StockTwits, and please hit this thumbs up button and like this video for me. Hey, thank you. See you Monday at the test drive, and God bless.